The play that we are going to do today is Mother's Day by J.B. Priestley. Let me discuss the gist of the play. Annie Pearson was a mother and a wife, and she had a ruined family. She saw that her children and husband considered her like a slave at home, supposed to make food for them, iron their clothes, and all the rest of the household chores. She longed for a change, but was not prepared to make this change. One day, the impossible happened. Annie Pearson became Mrs. Fitzgerald and gave her family an unforgettable shiver. How did this happen? Here lies the drama. One fine day, Annie was paid a visit by her neighbor, Mrs. Fitzgerald. One thing you should know about Mrs. Fitzgerald is that she was a very strong character, a symbol of feminism, or at least a person who was much ahead of her time. Having found Annie in such a mess, Mrs. Fitzgerald felt sorry for her, so she decided to do something for this lady. She exchanged her character with Annie and Annie's with her. Call it magic, and for the time being, don't raise questions. Hereafter, the play catches everyone's attention and you will start laughing loudly. When Doris Pearson returned from work, she was shocked to see her mother. Then came Cyril, entered. The matters had worsened. Son and daughter had never seen their mother drinking liquor and smoking cigarettes after cigarettes. Finally came the head of the family, George Pearson. When he saw what his children had seen and heard more than what the children had heard, George found no tongue in his mouth. His wife had never been like this. She called him a name that his friends teased him at the club and laughed at him. She declared that she had decided not to cook for them, iron their clothes, and wait for them to have food. She made it very clear that she was not willing to work in the house unless she was paid due respect and be thanked for every favor. The family learned a great lesson that day. Mrs. Fitzgerald, Annie returned by this time. Later, the two friends returned to their characters, and the play ends happily. Annie Pearson, duly accepted and respected.